used to march. Then they became mechanized, and now they're beginning to fly. Airborne forces are simply a natural evolution of war.
A suitable dropping area would appear to be a Stratford Clump. Is that suitable to you, Group Captain?
Yes, we shall have to make an approach in that direction. That'll be due north. What about you, Squadron Leader? Is that all right?
Yes, that's quite all right. There's several very good landmarks there, including water. There's been no difficulty about getting the men down there. The landing ground also is quite good.
Right, well, we'll adopt that plan.
Well, gentlemen, your target for tomorrow's very important operation is this place that you see marked here in red. The actual dropping area is just near the Stratford Clump. It's very easily found because it's got this big lake near it, although as you will approach from the south, you'll need to keep a fairly long view to be able to get that in. This is the actual dropping area, marked in white, and as you can see, it's clearly shown on your map.
The building of Britain's paratroop brigades is a story to stir the imagination of every one of us. Picked men from almost every branch of the army, yet every one a volunteer, eager to set about his daring and dangerous work.
What made you become a parachutist, Corporal?
Well, I've been in the Royal Warwickshire Regiment for 9 years, sir, and I wanted more excitement, adventure.
Jolly good reason. What about you?
I joined with my mate so we could get into action quickly, sir.
Oh, well, I hope you will. Do jolly well.
The parachute on silver wings is a badge of Britain's 4th fighting service. These splendid specimens of manhood operate under the joint command of the R.A.F. and the Army. No longer do we think of these men in small numbers. Now we have to count them with the aid of a ready reckoner. A notable change has taken place since we saw the first pictures of British sky troops. The type of rubber helmet is different from that previously worn, and infantry anklets replace the special high boots. A considerable number of paratroops go aboard the waiting Whitleys to fly north to their objective, Stratford Clump. And the R.A.F. men who will take them there are well trained in the methods of releasing their cargoes of human dynamite. First-rate piloting and judgment will guide the troop carriers, which include Wellingtons and Ansons as well as Whitleys, to the precise spot where the men are to be dropped. Out of the south come the heavy-laden planes. Sharp eyes pick up landmarks as, over the forest land below, a small army of daredevils gets ready to jump. Objective reached. There it is below, a broad stretch of water, and beside it, Stratford Clump. With arms pressed to their sides and legs together, they drop through the traps into space. Automatic releases soon have the parachutes filling with air, as from a low altitude, the invasion begins. Split-second intervals separate each drop. Trailing white blobs interspersed with an occasional colored one. These are the equipment chutes carrying containers packed with other weapons and ammunition. Rapidly the sky fills with the white puffs, which seem to blossom from the little black dots that leave the planes. Hurtling bodies which become pendant upon a chain of floating parachutes. With knees bent to take the shock and hands holding the shroud lines, each man makes his landing, hitting the earth with an impact equivalent to a jump from a 10-foot wall. In slow motion, you can see how he assumes his proper attitude and takes landing shock without injury. First thing now is to get rid of his harness, and then, his aerial adventure over, immediately sets about the job in hand. Swift and daring are his movements. Quick decisions have to be made, and when he carries them out, there are no half measures. Most important of all is to operate in numbers. A body of Britishers with the endurance of explorers, the strength of athletes, and the cunning of big game hunters can do the almost impossible. They swoop down on their prey, and it's all over without the shouting. Yes, they're tough, mighty tough, and the best.